The chapter of Preaching Tao, Article 32, What a Tao Achiever is Like. Siafeng. October 30, 2007. Translation edited by Qinyu. Why does Jesus Christ weep, laugh, feel sad, get angry, experience rage, and cry out in pain? Does the Son of the greatest Creator, God, also have emotions like ordinary people? Jesus is a Tao achiever. He is the way, the truth, and the life. Now, I will explain the mystery of a Tao achiever. Tao is a spiritual, impartial, and highly sensitive universal precision scientific reaction instrument. Tao governs the formation, existence, decay, and emptiness of all life and things across all space and time, and ensures their orderly operation and evolution. Every Tao achiever must possess the attributes of Tao. Water flows downward, and clouds float in the sky. These are manifestations of Tao nature. The nature of water and clouds conforms to Tao nature, making water and clouds Tao achievers. The intrinsic nature of all things is Tao nature, and the instincts of living beings are the attributes of Tao. Anything or any life form that deviates from its intrinsic nature and instincts is going against Tao. Anything or any life form that operates according to its nature and instincts is following Tao. A person who lives according to their nature and instincts, and consistently displays their nature and instincts, is a Tao achiever. If a person can openly display their emotions and desires, crying, laughing, getting angry, feeling frustrated, eating, drinking, resting, experiencing joy, and curiosity, then that person is a Tao achiever. If someone fails to cry when they should, does not laugh when they should, does not get angry when they should, or does not express gratitude when they should, that person is going against Tao. Lifechanyuan consistently encourages people to act according to their nature, which means becoming a Tao achiever. A computer network is a clear example of Tao. When we search for human, the network displays information about humans. When we search for maple leaf, information about maple leaves appears. The network responds with the information based on the input. This is the attribute of Tao. If we input human and get dog in return, or input maple leaf and get stone, then the network is going against Tao and is unusable. When driving, if pressing the brake does not stop the car but accelerates it, or if driving forward makes the car go backward, such a car lacks Tao nature and is going against Tao. Tao requires that we input certain information and receive corresponding results. If the result is not returned, or if it is completely different from the input information, then we are going against Tao. A bell should make a sound when struck. If it does not make a sound, it is not a bell. A television must display an image and sound after being turned on and having a channel selected. If it does not display an image or sound, it is not a television. A seed planted in moist soil must sprout. If it does not sprout, it is not a seed. Similarly, a Tao achiever must respond to stimuli from their environment promptly. If they are indifferent or numb, they are not Tao achievers. If their response is the opposite, they are a Tao adversary. If someone says, "I love you," and you have no reaction, you are not a Tao achiever. If you not only fail to show love in response, but you also display disdain or hatred, you are a Tao adversary. If someone slanders or insults you, attacking you personally, you must instinctively protect yourself and resist. This makes you a Tao achiever. If you not only fail to fight back but also endure and feel grateful, you are a Tao adversary. A Tao achiever is like a mirror, reflecting the object truthfully. The external scenery may be ever-changing, and you must also reflect that change without distortion. If the scenery is crying, you must also cry. If the scenery is angry, you must be angry too. If the scenery is flowers, reflect flowers. If it is a snail, reflect a snail. If the scenery is joyful, but you reflect sadness, you are not a Tao achiever. A Tao achiever is essentially empty and does not possess love or hatred. The love and hatred exhibited by a Tao achiever are completely reflections of the love and hatred of the scenery. To those who love, one should respond with love. To those who hate, one should respond with hatred. This nature is immovable, but the reflected scenery can be constantly changing. For example, if someone hates you one moment, you must hate them in return. If that person starts loving you the next moment, you must love them as well. If the object engages in deceit, you must also engage in deceit. If the object plays tricks on you, you must also play tricks on them. Whatever the object brings, you must match it. If the object's thoughts are chaotic, yours must also be chaotic. If the object's thoughts are clear, yours must be clear too. If the object is divine, you must also be divine. If the object is a scoundrel, you must also be a scoundrel. This is how you become a Tao achiever. This means that a Tao achiever must be ethereal, without personal opinions or biases. They cannot judge based on their own wisdom and cannot be suspicious. If someone says they love you and you think, is this person deceiving me or has some ulterior motive? Is there a trap? Then you are not a Tao achiever. People often adhere to the belief, how should one handle being slandered, deceived, insulted, laughed at, belittled, demeaned, or cheated? Answer: tolerate it, yield to it, avoid it, let it be, endure it, respect it, and ignore it. Look at it in a few years. This outlook on life is contrary to the Tao. It is not the attribute of a Tao achiever but rather a cunning application of one's own intellect. Because you did not faithfully reflect the characteristics of the object but instead distorted and inverted them, such as respecting a deceitful person, the object believes their deceitful behavior is correct and will continue to deceive even more. This ultimately harms not only others but also the deceiver themselves. In a few years, the deceiver will inevitably face misfortune, but the cause of this result is that you did not faithfully reflect the object. By showing respect, you facilitated their deceitful actions, reinforcing their bad traits. You indulged and pampered them. Therefore, the fault lies not with the deceiver but with you, the one who goes against the Tao.